Hey guys, welcome back to another Super 6 predictions video. I'll cut straight to the chase. My round 50 predictions were an absolute train wreck, and to get only 2 points was simply not good enough. I mean, yeah, Arsenal did win, which was the main thing, and also 5 teams did score the exact amount which I had predicted, but that's not the point. The whole point of this is to correctly predict outcomes, which gets me points towards that 250 grand jackpot on a weekly basis. I'm hoping to do a lot better in this round, so let's get straight into it. This fixture last season ended 3-1 Arsenal, and I would like another repeat of that. Question is, can they also keep Cole Palmer quiet? Well, let's start with Chelsea first. They lost for the first time in a while without scoring against Man City in the FA Cup semi-final. Nicholas Jackson missed a number of good chances. Look, I'm not saying he's to blame for their defeat, but as a striker, when those chances came for him, he didn't convert any of them. And I think at this rate, since he's the only recognised striker up front, he'll need more competition next season. As for Arsenal, they went back to winning ways with a 2-0 away win at Wolves, which was very much needed to remain in the title race. This is obviously a London derby, which both sides will definitely be up for. Chelsea will try and throw everything at us. I mean, after all, they need a win to try and get back into the Conference League spot, or at least try and get into the Europa League for next season. I think that should be their aim. But yeah, as for Arsenal, since we're now out of the Champions League, I want us to fully focus on the Premier League and just try and win every game possible and hope Liverpool and Man City drop more points. So I'm going 2-0 Arsenal. I'm expecting this to be a really good game considering what's at stake for both clubs. Question is, will Leicester crumble under pressure? Well, let's start with them first. They're currently top of the Championship, only by a point, which is still very tight. Their home form lately has been really good. And if you look at Southampton, they're only a few points away from the top 2. Leeds are currently playing Middlesbrough right now. I don't know what the score is, but yeah, Southampton have some mountain to climb and hope other results go their way to have any chance of finishing in the top 2. Southampton's away form though has been not great lately, and I think if you look at the last 5 games form, it's an absolute no-brainer to go for Leicester because again, Leicester's home form has been really good. Southampton's away form not been great, and I'm going goals 3-2 Leicester. If you're going to watch this game, make sure to get the popcorn out because this Merseyside derby will be filled with feisty drama. Yeah, this game should be really good to watch. Let's start with Everton first. They've won their past 2 home games in a row against Burnley and Nottingham Forest. And I feel that their recent win on the weekend came at a really good time leading up to this game. Whereas for Liverpool, their away form has been quite good, having won twice in a row against Atalanta and Fulham. So both sides have built some momentum, but overall, on paper, Liverpool have the better team with more quality. And of course, Everton will give it a really good go. But for me personally, they will come up short, which is why I'm going 2-1 Liverpool. Both sides are looking for a win for the first time in a while. You look at this fixture and surely it's winnable for Man United. Well, let's look at the visitors first. The manner of their 4-1 home defeat against Burnley was an absolute disgrace. As far as I'm concerned, they're already relegated and they won't catch up with the likes of Luton, Forest, Everton, even Burnley at this rate. They're already down, simple as that. As for Man United, wow. They were 3-0 up against Coventry in the FA Cup semi-final. They bottled their 3-goal lead in the second half, which then went to extra time. Fair play to Coventry. The fight and spirit they had to come back from 3-0 down to draw level was incredible to watch. An insane comeback in which Man United must have been absolutely kicking themselves. And to make it slightly worse, Casemiro had to play out of position at centre-back because all of their other defenders were out injured, apart from Harry Maguire. No Lindelof, no Lisandro Martinez, no Varane. Yeah, no wonder why he struggled, because the reality is Casemiro doesn't have the legs for it anymore. He's finished. And no wonder why he struggled. But yeah, to play 120 minutes against a championship side, not ideal, but at the same time, that's what the FA Cup is all about. And that penalty Coventry scored in the 95th minute robbed me 2 points, but you know what, it is what it is. You know, Coventry did very well to get to extra time, but in the end, they were very unlucky to lose on penalties. Yeah, Man United fans were not satisfied with that victory. One of the fans on the United View fan cam said it was a victory that felt more like a defeat, and I don't blame them. But yeah, anyway, I think Sheffield United will have to take advantage of the fact that their game went to 120 minutes in extra time, and there might be some fatigue in the United squad. But yeah, there is absolutely no excuse for Man United to lose this game, to not win this game. They have to win, simple as that. 3-1 Man United. Both sides are going into this game in good winning form. Question is, who will come out on top? Well, let's start with Newcastle first. They haven't played for a while since the 14th of April, which was not last weekend, but the weekend before. Yeah, so they need a win to drift further away from Man United to claim a Europa League spot. But yeah, as for Palace, they beat Liverpool at Anfield, and their most recent win against West Ham 5-2 at home. Yeah, they're starting to build some momentum, and they can take this game to Newcastle. Yeah, you know, Newcastle, again, like I just said before, they haven't played in a while, so they're going into this game feeling more, I say, fresh and prepared. Whereas for Palace, yeah, they've got Olise, Eze, ballers, man. Yeah, they're really good players. And yeah, they'll test the Newcastle defence. I feel this will be an even, well, not so much cagey, but I feel like both sides will have good chances. It'll be an end-to-end game with chances from both sides. I feel like it'll be even, so I'm going 1-1. Both sides currently sit mid-table with not too much to play for. However, a win for either side will move them further towards a Conference League spot. Can they make this game count? Well, let's start with Bournemouth first. They're going into this game in better winning form, except both wins came from home, and their away form has not been good lately, losing twice in a row. Also, Bournemouth's manager was seen in attendance during the Wolves-Arsenal game, so he's got an idea of how Wolves play in terms of their tactics, style of play, etc, etc. As for Wolves, their home form also not been good lately, losing twice in a row against West Ham and recently Arsenal. So I feel this game will be more even, as I feel both teams are on the same level. I feel there will be chances for both sides end to end. I might end up asking myself this question: how the hell did Bournemouth take the lead away at Villa, yet not score at the Molineux? 0-0. By the way, how crazy was it when Brentford beat Luton 5-1 away at Kenilworth Road? I did not see that coming whatsoever. Yeah, to lose by that scoreline at home against a side who are a mid-table team is an absolute disgrace. Though what I will say is, when they lost 5-1 away at Man City, there was no shame in that, because again, Man City away from home was always going to be tough. They're a world-class team. But yeah, Luton might want to look over their shoulders. So relegation will doom for them soon if they don't pick up any more results. But anyway, those are my round 51 score predictions locked in. Feel free to comment your scores down below. Yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to keep yourselves updated with the latest content. And have a nice week.